Hello everyone, so today I'm going to be showing y'all how to do a quick 15 to 20 minute hairstyle. And in the beginning, I'm going to show y'all how I do the takedown and what will work for any type of hair, but mainly like mixed hair, like how to detangle, a better, easier way, and a product that I found that works. And then when I do get into styling, you'll see that I'm trying a new product by Peruvian White called Braids and Locks, and I'll give y'all the review on that product and what I think of it at the end of the video. But right now I'm gonna be showing y'all how I take down her beads and detangle one side of her hair and whatnot. And this is my first video, so I still have to learn how to like do editing and stuff like that. So you'll probably see where like I'm talking to my kids and things. They like come up and ask me for like snacks and stuff while I'm doing this tutorial. And it cut off quite a couple times too during the recording. So you'll see like some parts skip. So in the future, I have to get better gear than just using my iPhone because I don't have a lot of storage. So that's the reason why like you'll see like it skips in different parts throughout the video, but I still got the basic parts on. Me pulling the rubber bands off the ends of her hair is because not all of her rubber bands on the ends are tight. And for 2 weeks, and I try to do her hair, style her hair and moisturize it every other week, and then I wash her hair twice a month just because her hair is more on the drier side and sucks up moisture. So yeah, in this part I'm just taking down the beads. And another method that I'm doing right there, if you don't want to pull them off, if you did put them on tight, is there's like a little hump that meets the bead area, and you just take the end of a comb and you just undo the rubber band until either it's completely loose or it comes off by itself basically. And if you do hear noise within the video, that's just either my kids in the background or you're just hearing things that she's listening to on her tablet. Here I'm just sectioning off her bangs, and yes, they're purple. Her favorite color is purple. So every time I do like a washing, I do put on the rinse. This is like a really good leave-in conditioner. I mean, not leave-in conditioner, but yeah, leave-in conditioner. It's detangling leave-in conditioner spray, and it's by Nappy Styles BRAIDS. And it hydrates and seals moisture, prevents breakage, and makes hair soft and manageable, and stops itching. I paid $7.99 for this at the beauty supply store, and for a review, I give that like a 7 out of 10. It does work on her and all her siblings' hair. And there's also an oil that you can buy from their brand as well, which here in North Carolina at the beauty supply store, they sell the oil for $9.49, and that's without tax. But yeah, here I'm showing y'all like an easy way to detangle braids without a lot of tension on the scalp and breakage. One thing I can tell you is do not rake the comb through the ends of that baby's hair. Do not do it, especially on dry hair. Make sure like you pre-spray the braids before you start undoing them. And if you are using the comb, do not rake it through the whole entire braid. If you catch a kink, you need to finger detangle it. And you'll see me doing that throughout her braid. Like as soon as I like catch a kink, I'll put the comb down and I'll undo it with my fingers, and that way you're not causing tension, you're not hurting them, especially if they're tender-headed, because a lot of kids are. She's not, but it just lessens breakage as well, and she doesn't tend to have breakage or anything like that. But as you can see, at the beginning of the end of the hair, I use the tip of the comb, and then when I get to the thicker part of the braid, I'll begin to use the rat tail of the comb, and then when I get near the roots, I'll just finger detangle. But as I'm detangling the ends of the braid, if I catch a kink, I'll just immediately use my fingers to undo that kink, because if you just try to pull through with the comb, it's gonna create a bigger kink, and then if you try to comb it out, it's just gonna make things worse and cause breakage, and then give you a knot that you don't want to deal with. You might hear my kids in the background, like the older ones. As you just see me, after I got the braid out, you want to, little goes a long way, spray that spray on there again, or any type of leave-in conditioner spray you may have. And as you see, I am combing from the ends up, not the root to tip, but tip to root. So you're not pulling, creating any more tangles or anything. And you see how easy it just like basically went through like butter. That's how you want the tangling to be, so it's not like causing the child any tension or pain. But you might see, you'll see in a couple seconds that I'm probably gonna catch a kink after this braid, and that was on like the back of her neck, her kitchen. Yeah, that area of her hair always gets the driest, and sometimes when I'm not paying attention, I don't like spray all the way back there, and I tend to like catch her kinks back there. But yeah, it's just the same process. When you get to the top of the braid, you want to finger detangle because it's easier, because you can see what you're doing up close. Here y'all see, like, this is a tougher braid because she does have uneven hair here from when she was younger and her sister cut her hair. And so when I do those areas that are uneven, I'm like feeding in hair from the other piece of the braid into the other ones, and that's why sometimes it gets more tangled. But yeah. Here I'm just showing y'all with that gel I was talking about in the beginning that I'm going to tell y'all how I liked it in the end, which is the Peruvian White braid and lock gel, and I'm just applying that to the perimeter of her hair. And I also added this to the shaft of her hair as well after I sleeked it up and put it into a ponytail, but it had like cut off during that part. So now we're back, and I did the majority of her hair with the beads on the end. It's just 2 strand twists with beads, and then I'll be adding Ballies at the end as well. But as you can see, I'm just doing the 2 strand twist, and if you see how I'm like trying to do it slowly so y'all can see, I am rolling each twist before I twist it around each other. And I'll try to make another video in the future so it can be more detailed. But even at the end, when you run out of hand space, you're going to use your fingertips, and still you're going to twist each piece before you twist them around each other. So I'm just trying to help moms who are trying to figure out how to do like easy, quick hairstyles and have a hard time finding like YouTube videos and whatnot, and how easy it is. And this is how you apply the beads. You just get you a $1 beader from the beauty supply store or Amazon if you don't feel comfortable going into the store, and you're gonna wrap the hair around that last bead and like fold it in, and then you just take your rubber band like you would do a ponytail and you wrap it around. I'm gonna try to do it slow so y'all can catch on to how I'm doing it right there. And then that's it. All of your twists are done. And then I know I call these Ballies. I know they're called clackers, knockers, but you're going to see a knot at the end of one side, and that's the one that you're going to interloop inside the other ball, and then you're going to pull and twist it around and loop it again. One, you don't want the hair tied too tight, and you don't want the Ballies too tight either, because it'll just pull on their scalp and then babies will start complaining. So I just wrap it around twice, and then I wrap the balls around each other, and that's basically it. And I'm going to show y'all again a couple more times before this video in the end's cut off. But with that Peruvian white gel, I do give it a 10 out of 10. You should try it if you want. Thank you for watching.